Hey guys, this is the memo for exercise 16.3, number 3, the ones that I gave you, which were A, C, and D. Okay, so in these ones, you're taking out a highest common factor that is a bracket. So if you have a look, this is my first term, this is my second term. The thing that's common in both the terms is the bracket, which is A minus 2B. So I need to take that out as a highest common factor, and when I take out a highest common factor, I just divide through by that highest common factor. So in this case here, those two brackets will cancel each other out, and those two brackets will cancel each other out, and I'm just left with 2x minus y. So I write it like this. So I say equals whatever my highest common factor was, and then whatever's left in term 1 and 2. So you have to put this highest common factor in brackets, because it is a bracket that you're taking out as a highest common factor, and then the second part you would also put in brackets. Okay, let's do C. Again, in C, I've got a highest common factor that's a bracket because A minus 3 is common in both terms. So if I divide through by A minus 3, over here, I've got A minus 3 over A minus 3, which is just 1, because anything over itself is 1, plus those two A minus 3's will cancel, and I'll just be left with B. So I've got 1 plus b, and there's my highest common factor, which was the bracket. Alright, for D, I've got a bracket that's squared, and then I've got the same bracket just to the power of 1. So I'm going to write this one out twice. So I've got x minus 1, x minus 1. This is my first term, and this is my second term. I can see that what's common in both of the terms is the x minus 1. So I divide through by x minus 1. So those two x minus 1's will cancel, and I'll be left with a bracket of x minus 1 here. And those two have got the same thing over each other, so anything over itself is equal to 1. So this is what I've got. Okay, so there's my highest common factor. That's what I'm dividing by. This is what I was left with in my first term, so those two cancelled, and I was left with x minus 1, so that's that. Minus anything over itself, x minus 1 over x minus 1 is equal to 1, and then I need to simplify because I've got like terms, so minus 1 will be equal to minus 2.